Hi. So no doubt you've heard a lot about manifesting and how to do it and what you need to do. And I just want to clear up a couple of things. It's a couple of pieces of information that are missing from those messages. So the fact is that we are manifesting every minute of every day of our lives. And if you have a look around, uh, and you take a look at the reality you're in, you are actually responsible for that reality. So you've manifested that. Whether you did it on purpose or not, you absolutely manifested it. So that's the number one thing we want to really understand is we are constantly manifesting. We're manifesting all the time. And it's not that 1 hour of gratitude or 1 hour of visualizations which creates our manifestations. I'm not knocking that, and I'll tell you why in just a sec. But if you have a look around, just stop for a minute, have a look around, what's happening in your life. I'm looking around right now, and I really love what I'm seeing. I'm laying in a hammock. It's a beautiful day. I'm relaxed. I feel wonderful. My son's on the barbecue there, cooking some vegetables, which normally would be me, but it's not. I'm chilling. I get to make this video. And so have a look around in your environment and just ask yourself, do you like what you see? And that whether you like what you see or you don't like what you see, you are 100% responsible for what's in your environment right now. So what actually is happening? Why you're seeing this environment is our thoughts, feelings, and emotions send signals out into the field, and whatever the thoughts, emotions, feelings that we are holding inside or vibrating or broadcasting from within basically is being reflected back to us. So, our reality is basically a reflection of what we are holding inside, our internal thoughts, feelings, emotions, beliefs. Beliefs is a huge one. So it's just a reflection. So the way we and this reflection is here constantly. It's not just here for that 1 hour a day when we're in our meditation, or the 1 hour a day when we're in our visualization or doing our breath work or whatever. It's constantly manifesting as we go throughout our day. But I want to come back to this. A lot of coaches talk about visualization and manifesting and taking the time, and that's very valuable. I personally do this myself, and it's very valuable in because it sets you up for whatever practice you have, whether it's a breathwork practice or meditation or a visualization or prayer. What it does is it sets you up for the vision you want to have. So we have 90,000 thoughts in a day, and most of those thoughts are programmed from our past, and they're repeated daily. Almost all those thoughts are repeated daily. And when we take that 1 hour a day, or whatever time it is, that focus time, and we focus on a vision, and we get very clear on our vision, that's what makes the difference between manifesting, manifesting whatever comes into your world versus purposely manifesting. So you can be I won't say victim, but you could be circumstance to whatever happens in the day, and your random thoughts and whatever you're thinking and whatever you're vibrating, without really knowing it, unconsciously, let's say, versus being conscious and having a focus, and creating that reflection back to you. So when you take that time to do your focused practice, it sets you up to have a clear vision of what you want. When you do have a clear vision of what you want, your thoughts, your feelings, your intentions, your beliefs can be aligned to that vision. And without that vision, you know, your thoughts could be random, unconscious thoughts. And what happens is we don't actually generate these thoughts, which generate our feelings. Thoughts already exist. They're an energy. Every thought that's been thought exists, has always existed, will always exist. It's a form of energy, and all we do is tune into that energy. So when we have a focus, we vibrate at a certain frequency. We believe, we have this certain beliefs, we have this this broadcast that's going out. And what happens is the thoughts align to your broadcast or to your frequency. So we don't actually generate the thought. The thought aligns with us, and then we think it, or we experience that energy. But what happens is when we experience that energy, oftentimes it causes a feeling or an emotion, and then that emotion from the heart gives out an electromagnetic field. So the thought, we pick up a thought, it has an electrical energy, and the feeling in our heart has a magnetic energy. So what happens is the electrical signals go out, and what gets reflected back to us is this magnetic pole. You've heard about magnetic attraction. So our heart sends out an electromagnetic field, a large magnetic field, which then attracts our reflection. So it, you know, people call it our reality, whatever. It's nothing is really real. The atom, you know, the atom is 99.99999 space. And well, I won't say empty space. It's full of energy, but there's no matter. So it's an energetic field. So the reality isn't really reality. It's what we perceived, but it's a reflection of our world. So I just wanted to get clear on that, on the process of what manifests for us. It's in bottom line is basically it's a reflection. Reality is a reflection of our inner world. So when we have particular thoughts, feelings, emotions, that gets reflected back to us in the real world. And when you look at relationships, if you look at relationships, that's reflecting back to you what may be happening for you internally. So you know, if there's mistrust in a person who's reflecting back to you mistrust, then maybe you have mistrust within yourself, or don't trust yourself. That is actually quite common. You know, we consciously, we don't know it, but subconsciously we are afraid we're going to screw up. We don't trust ourselves to do something. We feel like we might fail, and that's common. And that's where we do the emotional work to free up those emotions, because those are all stuck energy as well. So you really notice what's happening internally for you in connection with others, because other people are really great at showing us what's happening inside us. And I'd love for you to take notice of that. Next time you are triggered by somebody, just think about what, you know, what made you upset. What it wasn't what this person said. There was something that a thought you had about yourself. If you dig deep enough, there's a thought that you had about yourself that made you upset. And it may be someone says, well, you know, why did you paint the fence yellow? Very simple. Why'd you paint the fence yellow? Don't you think it would look better blue? And you could get upset. You might really like yellow, and defend that decision. But if you got triggered by it, there's something deeper, most likely uncertainty in your decisions, maybe feelings of, oh, I didn't get it right, or I screwed up again. So just look a little deeper next time you get triggered in one of those, in relationship with someone else. I think that's all I want to say, because that topic we can go on forever. So I just wanted to give you a little taste about reflection, what's being reflected back to you, and how this physical world actually is, and how we are creating it, and what manifesting truly is. I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much. Bye for now.